All right, y'all, what is going on? Check me out here. And I am currently in New York at Samsung Unpacked. And I got an early preview of everything that was announced today. So Samsung just dropped a new Galaxy Flip 7 and a Galaxy Fold 7. Now, there are some updates with this, but the real question to me is it good enough to make you switch to this phone, or would you rather stick with what you had? In short, is it worth the upgrade? So what you can expect in this video is, us keeping it very light per usual. And I'll share what I like about these, what I don't like, or, what bugs me, and who these devices are really for. Let's get into it. This phone right here, y'all, I heard rumors about it being thin, but it is really, really thin. Like, it is about the same thickness, if not thinner, I can't remember, it might even be thinner than the S25 Ultra. It really feels like your, standard typical phone that you're used to holding, which has always been like my main thing with the Fold. I felt like in the past I'd sacrifice my user experience sometimes, like I would want to use the cover display in some scenarios, but it just wasn't wide enough. And it would kind of force me into using the Fold unfolded, even when I didn't want to, just because it was the better experience between the two. But now I really like that. I feel like I have a true choice. I had one with the previous one, but even more so now, because using the cover display, like, it just felt very normal. And it didn't feel like the screen was smaller width-wise. Not only is it thinner, it is lighter than it ever has been. So it's not gonna feel like a brick to carry around anymore. It has an 8-inch screen when you unfold it, which for me seems like it'll be perfect for editing photos, videos, watching movies, or just running different apps side by side. And there are a lot of AI tools in here, like what it has been and then some, as like Gemini Live is more accessible throughout the phone. You can even interact with it and ask questions about what you see or even what you're wearing. Like, I asked it, what color shirt was I wearing? And it actually told me.
I'm ready. What's your question, or what would you like to talk about?
What color is my shirt?
It looks like you're wearing a light muted green shirt. Is there anything?
But that's just like one of the many things that can help you pick out your outfit or dress appropriate for the weather. It just seems to be more interactive and conversational. But in addition to that, you can also use AI to clean up your pictures so you can see the before and after what it looked like. Clean up the audio by removing noise from your video, and even translate in real time. And the cameras, they got a nice upgrade. You now have a 200 megapixel wide camera. But testing this will definitely give me the final say on everything that I'm feeling great about right now. So of course, subscribe so y'all can be notified when the video drops of my full review of this phone. Now, price-wise, it is on the higher end, starting at $19.99. But I'm curious, y'all, because with it being so light and thin this go around, it seems, like mentally I would enjoy using it even more, but there's nothing like real world use. So we'll see. Time will tell. Definitely make sure you're subscribed if you're interested in seeing what that actual review experience, whatever, looks like. And color-wise, y'all, this is where I was a little disappointed. Because if you don't know, I'm really big on colors. And this time they didn't deliver. It was just like the basic colors. So we got jet black, silver shadow, and blue shadow. The blue shadow might be my favorite, but if you order from Samsung online, you can take advantage of getting the mint blue, which is the one that I felt should have been released with the other colors. But it is what it is. So if you're someone who is using your phone like a mini laptop, or if you love editing and multitasking, this definitely might be worth it. But y'all let me know, would you use a foldable phone? Y'all let me know down below in the comments. But moving on to the Flip 7. This phone is just too cute. There's some improvements here. Like, the main thing that catches my eye is the new cover display. It is literally edge to edge. So whatever you're looking at takes up the entire screen, and it looks gorgeous. Like, especially for the camera, you gonna nail your selfies every single time. You cannot miss with this. It's compact, it's lightweight, it's easy to slip into small pockets, which, ladies, y'all know, I don't know what it is with our jeans, but we don't get big pockets. So thankfully, this phone will be able to fit them without any issues. Normally, the phones kind of hang out unless you put it in your back pocket, but this one should be fine. But other things that also came to the cover display, you can reply to messages, check your schedule, like I said, take selfies, all without opening the phone. So there's more interactions we can do this go round. But outside of that, let's see what else. Oh, the cover screen, it also has some new AI features. So Gemini is gonna help with tasks, reminders, travel planning. This one, it does have a color that I really like, which is coral red. But in person, it really looks more pink. I didn't even know it was red, truthfully, until I looked at the name of it. Because it's giving like hot, deep pink. But there's also jet black, blue shadow, and the exclusive mint color if you order from Samsung.com. Price wise for this, it starts at $8.99. Battery, it is bigger on this one, but it still doesn't match up with. And the screen size, they did update. When you open up the phone, the screen inside is a 6.7-inch display with a 50 megapixel camera. And if you're familiar with Now Brief, which kind of gives you a summary of your day and what's going on in your life, that will also be accessible on the Z Flip. But both of these, flip style phones, they are more durable this time around, but of course, like everything else, time and actual use will tell exactly how durable we're talking. But paper-wise, there's some improvements. So, in summary, the Z Fold is gonna cost you more, of course, than the Z Flip 7, but you get a huge tablet-like experience where if you want more of a cute, compact experience, you should definitely go for the Flip 7. I feel like the Fold, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be better for power users, and the Flip 7 more so for those who are like social media lovers and light users. And they might even be better for selfies, but definitely better for portability. But both of these phones are looking good. They have some improvements from what they were last year. They're more durable, have better cameras, and smarter thanks to AI. So with that said, which one would you pick? Or would you stick with your current phone? Which I am curious which it is. So either way, drop a comment. But I'm getting both of these for review. I really want to start with the Fold 7 for my review. Y'all let me know. I might listen and lean into which one y'all vote for. But right now I am really eyeing that Z Fold to start with. And if you want to find out which one I chose, make sure you follow me on Instagram because I'll share it with you all up there at TechMeOut, TechMe0UT. But until the next one, y'all, as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.